Hello everyone, happy January 21st. I thought I would show you really quick my outfit of the day and then get to some chatting. So I am wearing a lady skater dress that I added some little pleating to the front of. This has short sleeves, it has pockets. I'm also wearing the beauty school sweater from Boys and Girls. It's knit in Cascade Heritage. I only had 2 skeins of this, and unfortunately that ended up making it 3/4 sleeves. Talk about that in a second. But I did have these vintage buttons from Etsy. Aren't they cool? They've got like grapes on them. They're very cool. So, 3/4 length sleeves. I keep trying to make 3/4 length sleeves happen, and then I barely wear things I make that have them. So I think my rule is it's either above the elbow or all the way to the wrist. I cannot have it, like it won't stop halfway. It just drives me crazy. It's like fetch. I'm trying to make fetch happen, but it's 3/4 length sleeves. Mean Girls reference. There we go. My makeup today is like extra, very extra. I wanted to use the Sahara palette from Juvia's Place, and I tried using like the orangey coppery colors, which I never do, and then I was like, wow, that makes my skin look terrible. It's like, it's too warm for me. So then I did purple from NYX Ultimate Brights underneath my eye and wore Venom from Urban Decay, which is really plum. I think it kind of worked, and then I put on like full coverage foundation, which always helps. Okay, so I've got a couple things to show you guys. I spent most of yesterday going to work, doing voiceover work, and also watching parts of the inauguration, which was so special. It was so beautiful. Just this like kind of happy, hopeful occasion. There were some great moments. I was very moved when Kamala was sworn in as the first female vice president. I loved Joe's speech. I loved the poet laureate. I loved Gaga. And I loved the coats. Not to be shallow, but did you guys see the coats that all the ladies were wearing? The sort of matching monochrome coat dress ensemble. I really want a statement coat now. So I'm looking at possibly sewing myself a statement coat. Probably in February. I've never made a coat before. Is it gonna be terrible? I don't know. My other February plans involve that pink wrap dress, and I think I want to make myself like a fascinator hat in like a hot pink with like full on veiling and millinery flowers and like the whole thing. So we'll see if that happens, but I did find some sources for like the little pillbox hat, Sinmay, do I say Sinmay? I don't know how to say that. It's the stuff you use to make a fascinator. It's like the straw stuff that's a base, but I found a really cute one that I could use as a base and then like attach things to. So maybe there'll be a ridiculous pink hat in February. Stay tuned. I did some sewing today, which I'm really happy about. I had like an hour of extra time, so I was able to sew. So I've made the Bianca Spice and Claire. It's just a little bolero. I made it on a scrap fabric, so I had to make the short sleeves. As you can see, they are very short little cap sleeves. I'll pop it on and then tell you a little bit more thoughts about how the pattern worked. It's going to be great because I'm wearing this busy print with another busy print. This is what happens when everything you make is a print, right? Okay, so this is in a Liverpool fabric. This is the back of it. Fits really nice through the back. The front, it fits okay. I feel like it's the right size. There's a little bit of a, I don't even know. It's a little bit of weirdness through here. You see how it kind of pooches right there? And that is because of the arm cyc. So the arm cyc on this pattern is cut to be the same in the front and the back. And Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles, I'll link her channel down below and her review of this little guy. Karina's really cool, by the way. She does this like up close and so personal where she actually like gets way close to the sewing machine and shows you all the fun, difficult, or more challenging parts of patterns. So she's like my go-to pattern reviewer, but she made it and she had the same problem. So this armhole is cut where the front and the back are identical. Usually there's more room in the back. So the back armhole is deeper, it's longer, and then it gives you more mobility and a better fit. So I think when I make the Bianca again, which I will make again, I'm going to actually use the armholes for another pattern and just trace that onto this. So I get, and then use that sleeve so that I get an armhole that has that longer back, so that I have a little bit more room, because especially as a person with a sway back, I mean, it fits good in the back, but I can tell because my back kind of goes up right there, I'm pulling under my arm to like get enough fabric for my back. So I really, but it's not about the round back adjustment like what I usually do is, it's that literally that armhole doesn't have enough depth to account for your arm. So kind of a bummer, but I do like Sinclair patterns. I've made a lot of them, I'm gonna make a lot more. So I don't mind transferring the armhole, but that's just something to think about if you buy that pattern. The arm's a little funky. I did get to do a little bit more knitting on my project with my scarf. So I've almost done with the first ball. Like, look, it's like almost none left. So let me show you how long it is, because I am concerned that this is not going to be a long enough scarf for me, and I'll have to try to find another ball of this yarn. So here is the progress I've made. It's that lovely feather and fan pattern. And I feel like I could have made the scarf a little narrower, but I kind of like the wider scarf, especially when it's all blocked out. This is going to be really, it's going to really relax because it's a bamboo wool. So hopefully I can get more, because this is 12 inches of scarf. So it's only gonna be like a yard long when it's done, and I kind of just want a little bit more length than that. So I'm gonna be on a mission to find more of this yarn very soon. So other things I'm kind of planning, I really want to make that coat. And then I've been looking at the Sirocco jumpsuit by Deer and Doe. I'll talk about that more once I buy the pattern, because I haven't bought the pattern yet. But I'm like kind of nervous about it because it's like this really fitted boiler suit, jumpsuit kind of thing. I have not worn a jumpsuit or a romper since 1997. So I'm kind of like not sure about it. Like, do I want to get completely undressed to pee? I don't know. But I mean, if I made it, it would be more like in the summer, so it wouldn't be as big of a deal. And it's not like I go anywhere, so like, it's not like I'll be wearing it out to like public toilets and having to pee there. So this is a lot of information. Anyway, jumpsuits, store-bought or handmade, how do you feel about them? Are they like comfortable? Are they worth the trouble? Talk to me, because I'm like way behind as usual, because 2 years ago jumpsuits were like the thing, and like I tried a couple of them on at like Ross and places like that, and I was like, maybe, but then I'd have to take it off to pee. So like, how big a deal is that really? Because I don't want to go through all the trouble of like sewing something and then like never wear it. But you can make a Sirocco as like a long full length pant, or you can make it like little shorts. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I might make one of those this spring, or when I decide it's spring, because right now it's like nasty and cold, and I'm like, maybe I should just sew spring stuff. They say at work to dress for the job you want. Maybe I should sew for the season I want. So I'm gonna sew for spring. I'm knitting for spring. This is definitely a spring scarf.
And the coat I want to make either a very like teal green or a very hot pink coat is my two sort of ideas. Because I mean, I'll wear a coat till like April here. It's cold. So I can wear it if we go for walks or something. I can, who cares? Who cares where I'm going to wear it? If I start thinking about where are you going to wear it, I'll never make anything fun. So, my life is an occasion. Your life is a special occasion, right? We're trying to remember that. So anyway, I've been writing for 10 minutes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.